Hey guys, Scuba Sage back again. This time I'm playing World of Final Fantasy.
World of Final Fantasy.
Ooh, haven't heard Faris say it. So this is a very interesting Final Fantasy game. It's basically Abby's first Final Fantasy game, let's say. And I say that as a joke. It's much more childish than most Final Fantasies in a sense. Like, it's very cutesy in its art style, you know, things like that. But I love the game. As you can see here on my PlayStation, I don't actually have any save file at all, because I didn't load my Vita save file onto this yet. But I'm going to be doing a full playthrough, basically from scratch, and then eventually I'll load my Vita save file on here after. Because, like, let me make sure cross save's off. Okay, it's off. Basically, I want to do it in 2 steps because, like, with my Vita, I'm already past the end of the game, and I'm just, like, training my Mirages to become stronger. Because I want to see if maybe doing online battling is going to be, like, a thing that'll be fun, you know? Anyway, so this game's really fun. It's basically a cross between Final Fantasy and Pokemon, and with the art style of Kingdom Hearts. So let's just go right into it, a new game. This is free DLC stuff that comes with the Day 1 edition that it's telling me I have. Like, oh, I have all this shenanigans, just ignore it. So as with most Final Fantasy games,
Prologue. Awake at last.
there's going to be a lot of cutscenes to start with, and a lot of tutorials to start with.
Tick tock.
But it is what it is.
Tick tock.
I have to admit, the graphics do look a lot better on the PS4 than the Vita. Like, the Vita version is still good, but the PS4 just has much nicer polish on it. You know, you have less jagged edges, better, like, filters, or filter effects look better anyways, things like that, you know? So we have the brother waking up with a cool gauntlet hand thing. And there we see she has a matching gauntlet. The sister. That was, yeah, this is one scene that always, like, this one intro cutscene always kind of, like, I question it a bit, because that was a couple of very daring angles on, her skirt. Like, I mean, it's supposed to be for children, but then they're sexualizing her by having, like, 2 upskirt shots back-to-back as soon as you meet her, you know? And it's weird, because they don't do it again, like, ever. Like, at all. In any, like, the rest of the game, there's no more upskirt shots from her. But, like, right there's 2. And I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, for a children's game, maybe not the best idea. Yeah, this, like, just this cutscene alone, with where they showed all the shots of the city, that looks a lot better here than on the Vita. On the Vita, everything was super jagged-edged. It was, like, real bad. They're pretty high up there.
Time to wake up.
And dead. Game over. Alright, moving on. He's got some fox thing on his head
What a nap.
that apparently is normal, because he's not making any comment on it.
Oh, right. I gotta get to work.
Who sleeps fully dressed, by the way? Does anyone else find that weird? Like, I get they might not have wanted to have a scene where he's changing, but like, come
Boss
on.
hates when I'm late.
And that thing, like, sticks to his head. Like, look at that. Look at that. Not even a wobble.
And again, it's not like business has picked up any.
Doesn't even wobble once. Shenanigans, I say.
The streets sure are quiet today.
I almost just yawned because of him fucking yawning. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey, I'm here. Huh? How'd she get in if no one's here yet? Good morning. I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
She's a cutie. The customer.
Oh, right. She needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please.
She was ready to go hard in the drink.
I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of Joe.
She was ready to get, like, fucking hammered. Fucking 8 in the morning.
Has
Yep,
nobody
my kind of girl.
coffee yet? Come on. Get it together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey, no hurry. Time's not an issue.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sure.
Let's count, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 sugar cubes. Like, at that point, I'm pretty sure the sugar wouldn't, like, dissolve into the coffee. There'd just be, like, actual bits of sugar just floating in there. Like, grains of sugar or whatever, you know?
There you are! Lon!
Keep it down, Rain. How about acting your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
So they're twins,
Okay.
and she's the older one.
I get it already. Very sorry.
Rain and Lon.
So, what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic.
At least someone noticed.
Really are all ears.
What?
Forget it. So, Lon, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What? Ah! Oh, hello.
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Yeah, but... Ah, look!
I'm not gonna lie,
Right now.
I really like their arm tattoos. Like, I really like the arm tattoos. They're awesome.
There's nobody here.
So, it's a quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one.
Huh?
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And this isn't setting off any alarms?
Well, should it?
You two really don't remember a thing. Huh? What was that? Who are you? If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Wow, rude.
Rain, manners.
You two really don't remember a thing. Would you please just answer my question? You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work.
That's totally not a made-up name.
Okay, well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why? Yes, you're quite alone. But you always have been. Huh? This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
But don't worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere.
It's a continuation of The World Ends With
I've been
You.
checking up on you two. Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning.
Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me.
So, now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to... Tama, right to here!
Who the hog put this thing on my head?
Yeah, I did try to mention it before.
She did.
You take it from here. I'll go on ahead and link up a path. You the got it!
Huh? Hey, you can't just leave.
Anna Crow gives 0 fucks.
Salutations! The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how the hell can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I see why Anna Crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
As you may have noticed, she has a speech tick,
Hey, whoa, take it.
which I have to admit was very like, that must be super difficult for the voice actors to, like, pull off.
Oh, yes, please.
But,
But
the reason she has that tick,
Before you got here, how can you just roll with this, Rain?
the reason why she has that tick is because, in the original Japanese version, she ended every sentence with desu,
Start your morning with so much stress.
with des,
Oh, would you
right,
like
at the end of every sentence, as a speech tick. And so they wanted to keep her having a speech tick
One.
in the English
I'll
version.
go and put the coffee
So she
in.
says the at random
I just
places.
said You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee.
You can tell, like, the writing is a little bit on the simplistic side, but not bad. But the animations of that scene was very childlike.
That's the correct.
Like, Lon's animations in particular.
Words are proof. You were born to work
Combined with the
hard.
cutesy Kingdom Hearts style graphics, and you could see why it's like
Arms can do that?
a more child style Final
How could
Fantasy.
you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were
Yeah, I love those
masters of
tattoos on their
powerful
arms.
living
It's
illusions
great.
known as mirages. In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world.
Oh. So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages?
Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've
So,
got to teach you to
I've
be
finished the game, right?
again.
And I know what happens in the story.
First off,
All of it,
I
including the
have to
proper,
present you with my
true
Miriam,
ending.
Miss Miriam.
And I still don't know what Anna Crow means.
So what is it?
Like, I don't know what her name means. I don't know why she chose that name. I don't know why, like...
Becomes yours, and you can make it do the anything and everything you command.
Like, it's obvious that she came up with the name
Try it right now in glorious
on...
Wait,
Ooh, Glorious Combat.
Huh?
It's obvious that she came up with the name, like, on the spot, but... Despite that, everyone who knows her by that name. So now, is it that, like... Did she tell him to just use whatever name she comes up with? Because they don't seem to have trouble with it. They know her as Anna
Go
Crow.
ahead and throw some attacks out there. To take action, you need to spin
Yeah,
the
yeah.
action point.
Let me speed this up. We know how Final Fantasy works with the AP and all that. So I'm making things faster because, like, I mean, really. Wait, Tama's ability's not set? Come on. So there's a few things about the battle system you'll notice. I'm just breezing through the tutorials here because, like, whatever. You can fast forward the battles because otherwise the timer is really slow. You have this is your current menu where you can, you can do things, right? Or you go classic, which is very old school Final Fantasy menu. See, I can't do Foxfire, I don't have enough AP. I'm just gonna attack. Right? Lan has no ability, so we're just gonna attack. Like, we're just gonna go through this fight quickly, because, like, it's a tutorial fight. We know how this works. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Classic menu. All good shit. So I'm gonna fast forward most of the fights, because, frankly, I find the battle speed is way too slow. And I don't mean that, like, in the sense of, like, oh, I should switch from wait to, say, active. No, I like it being at wait. I like it being that it pauses for when I... Like, for when I'm deciding what to do, I like that it pauses. But what I find is too slow is the time between people's turns, essentially.
All the memories and experience you've ever
Hey.
accumulated.
The hottie with the weird name's back.
But wait, of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out. Huh?
Yes, of course.
Not only did they lose the mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected.
I can't wait to see a bunch of cosplayers cosplaying
Let me show
Anacro,
you something.
honestly. Like, the hair flip, this awesome coat, the, like, frilly pink, what is it, a cravat? It'll be great.
There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find all the lost mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh.
But, even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? Well, I guess. It does make sense that we'd have parents.
Good job, Lan.
Yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire?
And... opening cutscene. Oh, sorry, save my progress first. Then opening cutscene.